Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt the weight of its silence? Billions of stars, scattered across the endless dark, each one a sun, each one a possible home. And yet, we wait, we listen, we search, but no one answers. Why? Why, in a universe bursting with galaxies, planets, and time itself, do we find only ourselves staring back into the void? This is the paradox, the great puzzle first whispered by Enrico Fermi in 1950. Where is everybody? If life should be common, if the universe should be teeming with civilizations, why do we stand alone in the cosmic silence? Some scientists have proposed a chilling answer, an idea so unsettling it shakes the foundations of our hope for cosmic neighbors. They call it the Great Filter. Life as we know it begins humbly. On Earth, it started with simple chemistry, molecules colliding in warm seas powered by lightning, heat, and chance. From those fragile beginnings came the first cells, tiny bubbles of self-replication, and from cells came complexity, plants, animals, intelligence. If this chain is so natural, if this path is so inevitable, then shouldn't the universe be overflowing with life? Mars may have once had oceans. Europa and Enceladus, icy moons, hide seas beneath their frozen crusts. Exoplanets in the habitable zone circle distant stars. The conditions seem right, the chemistry seems universal, and yet we've found no signals, no vast alien structures, no spacecraft visiting our skies. It seems the seeds of life might not bloom as easily as we hope, or perhaps they bloom often, but something cuts them down before they grow too tall. This is where the shadow of the Great Filter begins to loom. Imagine a path. At the beginning, lifeless rock. At the end, a galaxy-spanning civilization. Between them, countless steps. Each step, an obstacle. Each step, a filter. First, molecules forming life. Then cells forming complexity. Then multicellular creatures evolving intelligence. Then intelligence building technology. Finally, technology reaching the stars. But what if most civilizations stumble along the way? What if 99% of life never makes it past the simplest hurdle? Or 99% of intelligent beings never escape their own planets? The Great Filter could be any of these steps. It could be at the very beginning, or waiting for us ahead. That's the terrifying truth. We don't yet know if humanity has already passed the filter, or if the most dangerous barrier still lies before us. Some scientists believe we may already have survived the filter. After all, it took billions of years for life to rise on Earth. For 4 billion years, our planet was quiet, barren, microscopic. Multicellular life only appeared in the last 600 million years. Intelligence, civilization, just a flicker, mere seconds on the cosmic clock. Maybe the filter is rare biology. Maybe the spark of life is nearly impossible to ignite, or perhaps it's intelligence itself. For millions of years, creatures roamed Earth, but only one lineage, ours, developed complex language, technology, and imagination. If that's the case, we may already be past the hardest part. We might be among the very few lucky species to rise at all. But then, a darker possibility emerges. What if the filter isn't behind us? What if it's waiting in the shadows ahead? This is where the Great Filter becomes frightening. What if most civilizations do reach our level, but something destroys them before they spread to the stars? Nuclear war, environmental collapse, uncontrolled artificial intelligence, pandemics born from their own experiments. Or perhaps it's not self-destruction, but cosmic danger. Gamma-ray bursts sweeping away atmospheres, asteroids large enough to sterilize worlds, supernovae burning entire systems. The silence in the universe may not be a mystery, it may be a graveyard. Civilizations may rise and fall like sparks, too brief to ever notice each other. And if that's true, what does it say about us? Are we just one more civilization racing toward its own doom? Are we sprinting straight into the filter right now? The Great Filter is not just a theory. It's a reflection of the silence we hear when we listen to the stars. For decades, radio telescopes have scanned the skies. Projects like SETI have listened for whispers of distant intelligence. Nothing. No beacons, no greetings, no sign of cosmic empires. Even with our most advanced telescopes, we see no great alien megastructures, no engineering projects wrapping stars, no galaxies consumed by technology. The universe so far is quiet, almost too quiet. That silence is not comforting, it is haunting, because silence might mean we are rare, or it might mean we are doomed, and yet, silence is not proof of death. The universe is vast. So vast, our entire search has barely scratched the surface. Perhaps alien life exists, hidden in oceans under ice. Perhaps civilizations communicate in ways we can't yet detect. Perhaps they live so differently, we wouldn't recognize them even if we saw them. And maybe, just maybe, we are among the first. The Great Filter may be real, but if humanity has already passed it, our destiny could still be waiting among the stars. Imagine it, a future where our descendants spread across galaxies, turning silence into song, becoming the answer to the question Fermi once asked. So where does this leave us? The Great Filter is not a prophecy, it is a warning. If the filter is behind us, then we are extraordinary, a miracle of survival. But if it lies ahead, then our future depends on the choices we make now. Do we destroy ourselves with our own creations, or do we rise beyond our limits, becoming one of the few civilizations to break free of the filter's grip? The silence of the cosmos is not just a mystery. It is a mirror. It reflects our own fragility, our own responsibility, our own chance to endure. And so we return to the question, why haven't we found aliens? The answer may be simple. We are the aliens, the first to awaken in the cosmic night. And if that's true, then the story of life among the stars has only just begun. For a moment, imagine the silence of the universe not as emptiness, but as possibility. The night sky, dark and vast, is not mocking us. It is inviting us. It is saying, the story is unfinished. You are the authors. We humans often believe we are small. A fragile species clinging to a pale blue dot, adrift in a cosmic ocean too deep to fathom. But small does not mean powerless. Every civilization, if they ever existed, once stood where we stand now, on the edge of discovery, facing the same silence, haunted by the same question. Are we alone? If they failed, then their silence is a warning. But if we succeed, our voice could be the first to echo through eternity. The Great Filter forces us to face ourselves, because the truth is, aliens may not be our biggest challenge. We are. Look at our history. We have split the atom. We have unleashed machines that can think. We have pushed ecosystems to the brink. We carry in our hands both creation and destruction. The question is not whether the universe allows civilizations to thrive. The question is whether civilizations allow themselves to thrive. Think about it. If intelligent life repeatedly destroys itself before reaching the stars, then the silence above is not mysterious at all. It is inevitable. And so, humanity stands at a crossroads. Every invention, every discovery, every decision brings us closer to two futures. In one, we vanish. Another brief flicker, erased from the cosmic stage. The silence continues, unbroken. But in the other, we endure. We survive the dangers of our own power. We learn to cooperate rather than collapse. We protect our world and then step beyond it. In that future, we become the filter breakers, the first civilization to leap across the chasm that has swallowed so many others. Imagine that moment. The first human starship sailing into the black, Generations born beneath alien suns, our species scattering across galaxies, turning the silence into a chorus of voices. Maybe the great filter exists. Maybe most civilizations never escape it. But if even one survives, the silence ends, and that one could be us. The Great Filter is not just a theory of doom, it is a challenge, a cosmic dare. It asks us, will you be the spark that endures, or the silence that fades? And in that question lies our purpose. We are not just searching for aliens, we are searching for ourselves, for the proof that life can outlast the filter, that intelligence can triumph over destruction, that meaning can survive the void. The stars are waiting, the silence is waiting, and the next move is ours.